Alrighty. Back. Mass Effect. This is part 3. Yay! We were about to meet Garrus, and I kind of thought maybe we'd go ahead and end that part there. So, get back to it. Go ahead and save again, just be safe. Never hurts. Now, boop.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
Oh, hello.
Smart dog. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut. Who are you?
Let her go.
Okay. Okay. Damn. Got him. Haha.
All clear.
Okay. Interesting introduction.
Bitch die.
This guy is weirdly rolled out.
Ow!
Now we get to
Perfect timing, Shepard.
Garrus?
Gave me a clear shot at
Garrus.
that bastard.
Garrus?
Garrus.
I said Garrus.
Oh,
You took him down clean.
Because if you're a
Sometimes
guy,
you get
you can
lucky.
romance
Dr.
him,
Michelle, are you hurt?
making him gay.
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you, all of you.
Again, I say try romancing. For shits and giggles, you have to try romancing the Krogan. That's when he tells you no. It's hilarious.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you. They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian. What Quarian? A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Ah, my knee.
Then what?
Ah, knee.
I put her in
There we go.
contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
oh shit.
Must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There's no way the Council can ignore this.
Now we need to find her.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But
Is
I want to bring
Saren all
Saren down
robot?
as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
No. But he's heavily indoctrinated.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
He
I
thinks
couldn't
he's
find
in
the proof I
control, but
needed in
he's
my
no longer
investigation,
just
but
wanting
I
to
knew
kill.
what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the
Nice.
Council and a disgrace to my people.
Nice.
Yes.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The
You know
Shadow
what time
Broker
it is?
hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex
Okay,
to
you
take
put
him
it on
out.
YouTube?
Yeah, it
We
is.
saw him in the bar.
Yeah, it is.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Woo! Okay. I get to pick who I take with me. Watch cool.
Oh God, I almost forgot. You're going to need.
A 40
You
and
want,
some
yeah,
low.
yeah, that too. When you do the story of Mass Effect 1, you need to have somebody with high electronics and high hacking.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
Because your character, depending on, I mean, if you're doing adept, uh, I think the only one main character, uh, old, I think, the sneaky one, like the
You can keep the
assassin
Presidio.
type,
This is
and the
where the action
soldier.
is.
That wants to get,
If you feel lucky, we should visit the casino.
because you don't want to put those. You don't want to have high on your main character. It's a waste.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Fist's thugs, Commander. I don't know
Well,
what would have happened if you
depending
hadn't.
what you type, like having high
You're a doctor.
hacking and shit.
How did you end up here on the
That character
Citadel?
is a waste.
My parents brought me here when I was young.
I just
My
make
father
sure
was
I
a
carry
medic with
somebody
the
with you that
Alliance.
has it.
I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
You're a doctor.
Damn, my lady is
How did you end up
fucking
here
Because
on the
high.
there will
My
be
parents
points
brought me here
where
when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance.
your hacking
I chose to
is
keep the medical
needed.
tradition alive,
You
but
need to have a
not the
character with
military.
hacking.
Fixing up wounded
'Cause you can
soldiers
get
isn't my
into-
idea of fun.
Like you saw,
Let me
like
take a look at
when
what you
did
have for
the
sale.
planet where
course.
the dude dies right away, and then
Yeah.
you do the rest of the story where you talk to that doctor with the nut job, and they've got the little boxes you can open. Well, as the story goes, those get harder to open unless you have somebody with high electronics and hacking.
Hacking, yeah.
And there's some good shit in there.
Or just kind
Ooh, Reapers? Well, there's only one in the
of.
first
Oh, the
one.
keepers.
Oh, the Keepers, yeah, they're all over the Citadel.
Don't kid yourself. It's even bigger than it looks.
How will you know?
I got a tour. One of 500 to see the Ascension from the inside out.
Really?
Took almost 6 hours and we only saw 1/10 of the ship. I even got to meet the commander.
Mass Effect
you
1
tell her
story
that?
is really good,
You
but
met
it's
her?
also an experiment in seeing what
Well, she
people would
addressed
like to
everyone on the
see
tour. But I got
in
pretty close
2 and
to her.
3.
Huh, just
They always
look at
plan
that
to do
ship.
3,
You'd have to be stupid to mess
3
with that.
games, and
Very true.
they
She's
had
got
no
almost
idea
as
it was
much
going to be as
firepower
popular as
the
it
rest of
was,
the
but
Asari fleet combined.
Hopefully she'll never need to use it.
I love how there's just random people that are in common. You can look.
Mhm.
That's so.
yeah, there's one at some point where you'll walk up and there's this gala guy fighting, and they're you have to settle the argument for him.
Hey, I know
Oh.
you. You're Shepard, right? I saw the monument at Akuz. They got a whole section about you there. It's a miracle you survived.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I
It's-
just
it's
never
a-
thought I'd meet
it's
someone
a
like you in person.
Pregnant woman and
My name's
her
Lang,
brother, 'cause her
Officer
husband
Eddie
has
Lang,
died, and
Citadel
they're
Security.
fighting about
It's
the
an honor to
baby,
meet you,
and
Commander. What are you doing down here in the
you have
ward?
to
Is
basically
anything I
like
can help
think
you
how
with?
you want to answer it and settle the argument for him.
Kill the baby.
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
So
I don't
that's
know.
not an
Seemed
option
like the
for
right
either
thing to
one.
do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
What do you know about specters?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Anything you want, you can find for sale in the wards, legal or otherwise.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Well, he was easy.
Who's that?
Witnesses saw you making
Rex.
threats in Fist's bar.
Oh, yeah,
Stay away
Rex,
from him.
yeah.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your
He's like
only
me.
warning.
He's the
Rex.
loud, grumpy old man in
You
the
should
corner.
warn
You know,
Fist.
piss
I
off.
will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you a fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a say. Seek the enemy of your enemy. You will find a friend.
Glad to have you on the team, Rex.
I'm getting all kinds of Paragon
Let's
points.
go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Then you're being a good boy.
I'm talking to my crew.
I could bring 2 people.
Not going to take the elevator. I'm just going to walk up the stairs.
Becky. Need to go this. Wait, where the fuck is he? No, I have no idea.
I used to have an office here. Spent half my time doing paperwork.
Ugh.
Every time I visit the Citadel, CSEC brings me here for a friendly chat.
Me too. Ooh. I think I saw or is dead. So I think we head up. Yeah. Oh. Wait, remember seeing this? Right? Yeah, piss off. Oh, it's Thursday. think.
goodness.
Holy, okay. Well, that was something I should have done sooner.
Part of the other reason, just brained on me, for unlocking a high electronic computer hacking person to get into stuff. Some of the stuff you can get through opening the boxes. Um, you can get it that way, and versus paying a really high price for it from a vendor.
Yeah.
Just don't
Right.
believe that bullshit your guy downstairs in your vendor in your ship says, "Oh, buy me some licenses, I get you a good deal." Bullshit he does.
Okay. This is the way to Cora's den. Excuse me. And it should be on the other side.
Fist knows we're coming.
Dude, fuck the
Oh!
council.
Oh! Hi! Well, at least you guys aren't blind.
Remember, the council is like, they know nothing. They only know what they know in our galaxy. That's it. Our galaxy is fucking huge. So we've found other people within our galaxy. Yep. Why the Reapers come every 50,000 years.
Shields down.
They let
That's how you take it.
evolve and everything.
Alright. Somebody up top.
Oh, what is the HMWA? Yeah, that's the AR towards the end of the story you want to get your hands on.
Milky?
But you're gonna want to equip it with the heat sink mod, and now any weapon, a lot of your weapons need the heat sink mod.
Incoming!
Oh no. Oh no.
And oh no, what? What are you gonna do?
I accidentally threw explosives again.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
bro.
pushing X is pretty.
I'm sorry. X is like my default interact button. So it doesn't go well.
Yeah, the HMWA stuff, it's a whole line of weapons, but it's Spectre level weaponry.
Okay.
I think you start getting it at 5 or 6. But it's fast fire and does big damage. Now, you want a heat sink on it, and then your weapon type as you play, you'll figure out. You'll want a couple of different ammo type mods because they have different effects. So, like, you
Stop
read
right
what it
there.
says.
Don't
I
come
think
any closer.
Warehouse work.
the one is
All the real guards must be
radioactive.
dead.
It's good against
Stay back.
machinery
We'll shoot.
being death. If you're going into an area and it feels like you're gonna fight a bunch of like Krogan don't like to be put on fire. No, nobody likes to be put on fire.
Yeah.
Some of them are more effective than others.
Yeah. That's pretty.
And you're playing. Keep in mind, pretty much anything will work because you both are playing on easy.
Yeah.
You're not really gonna get in a rage. You're gonna get it in rage, Krogan, but it's not like, oh god. And rage, Krogan, on Insane are different. Oh god.
Hmm.
They basically,
This would be a good time to find
when you
somewhere
fight
else to
the
work.
Krogan in the one scene
right. That's a good idea.
he
Yeah, I never
basically
liked
they
Fist
have this charge up and they just plow into you, which on easy is pretty
Shooting people is
out everybody. But, oh god, that's the only game I've completed on Insane. Because 2 pissed me off so bad I wasn't even gonna try it on 3. I'm like, no, done. Like, there's nothing like having a fully armored Krogan in full battle gear just come and basically slam you. Like, oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, okay, great.
Yeah. Sounds unpleasant. Sorry for the laugh. I found the 2 guys in the back room, and I just looked at them and went, "You probably should find somewhere else to work." And one of them goes, "Yeah, I didn't like Fist anyway."
Okay, so you're on the 50.
Yeah.
Make always check after a firefight. It may cost you a couple extra hours, but make sure you check every box in an area. You're gonna go on missions where they drop you on a planet and you have to go fight this rogue specter that his followers think he's a god, and you have to like try to talk him down, or you end up killing everybody. It's either a real good Paragon or Renegade mission. But anyway, like there's the higher up you go, the more stuff's in boxes, and the higher the stuff is.
I'm in the Citadel Tower elevator now.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Still loading
Holy fuck! What the fuck was that?
Somebody's pissed. Did you kill Fist?
Not yet. Working on it.
Wait! Don't
Oh,
kill
there we
me, I
go.
surrender.
He surrendered.
Yeah. Do you have the Krogan with you?
Where's the
Uh-huh.
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That is the truth.
He's no use to you now.
Bye, Fist.
Let me kill him.
Wait, I
Oh,
don't
this
know
is
where
so
the Quarian
glorious.
is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
No, they won't.
Nobody meets the
Council's a bunch
Shadow
of
Broker,
fuckboys.
ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd
Goddamn
set a meeting.
fuckboy frat boys.
But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
And the biggest piece of shit of them all is that asshole.
Give me
who's
the
your
location.
councilman.
Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
I thought you were gonna say Solarian.
Ooh.
Nope.
What are you
Your
doing?
councilman.
The
you
Shadow
find
Broker
out,
paid me to kill
he
him.
turns out
I
to be
don't
the
leave
biggest
jobs
shitball of
half
them
done.
all.
We don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
How many people died because of him? He brought this on himself.
Damn.
Besides, we have more pressing concerns.
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
But you won't find out how big of a shitball he is until 3.
Well, Fist is dead.
Yeah.
Wait, where am I even going?
I'm on it.
You wanna go back out to the main hallway? Go back out through the bar. And you go back out to that main hallway. There should be a front door that you wanna go through. Because he told you about the girl.
Okay. Back through Cora's den. Where?
Yeah, go back to the. I think it's either. Gosh, yeah, it should be in a hallway.
Yeah.
Like you go back through the entrance, and there should be a doorway there. Somewhere around there. It's like a red door. It doesn't look like a door.
Wish this.
Yeah, they didn't really have that at this point in gaming.
Yeah, where I'm going. And they give you a time limit to boot.
Is that the one? What's it say? What's it say to do?
Defeating Fist, head toward the markets. Take the stairs up and turn left to find the alleyway. Ugh. My god.
Yes. Yeah.
This is stressful.
There's the good news is there's only a couple of time missions.
Stairs. Ah, here we go. That's where you gotta go.
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
It should go to a little cutscene.
No way.
Yeah.
The
When you
deal's
first
off.
walk in, okay. And then get ready to shoot.
Woo!
Save Tally Zora!
Damn.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Don't worry about Fist. He got what was coming to him.
Then I guess there are two things I need to thank you for. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for
Excuse me.
evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
Ew.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage, my rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved.
If you're quick, careful,
Most of the
and
core was
lucky.
wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Tally's great.
Eden Prime
Yeah.
was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer
It's
to
just I
finding
don't
the
understand why
conduit.
anybody remind of romancer.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding
You
the
never
conduit.
get to see your face.
Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
Ooh.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least,
Now you have
that's
to go
what
all
the
the way
Geth
back
believes.
down. Go to the
Sounds a little far-fetched.
very word
The
for
vision on Eden
Tally.
Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life, and they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian.
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this?
Can I see it?
Saren
I
is a
love it.
danger to the entire galaxy.
Ooh,
My
actually?
pilgrimage can wait.
Third person is so good. No, mine.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Watching this ass walk is so nice.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle,
Henderson
jiggle,
and
jiggle,
I will
jiggle.
go ahead and get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the...
I got some titties too. God damn.
Street extra. That's cool.
So
If you-
I
if you
maxed out
build-
my intimidation and my charisma already.
You're gonna have so many interesting conversations.
Yeah, that's a luxury you have on easy.
Heck yeah.
I've played easy too, so I'm not downing you for playing easy at all. I understand, but yeah,
Well, it's been so
because
long, and
when you play it harder,
it's such a long game
it's
that
not
I'm like,
something you
I
can
don't
build
really
a
want to
whole lot
do
into
anything
early.
difficult.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. One is like 3 hours total of gameplay, basically on the Citadel, and then some jumps here or there, and then back to the Citadel. Oh, Skelly, um, there'll always be somebody that you should take on the mission. You don't necessarily have to. And there's always some kind of debriefing.
With some kind of what?
Like you do a mission. Say me, you and Taco go on a mission. When you come back to the ship, you'll find me and Taco and talk to us.
Ah.
Sometimes it's short and sweet. Sometimes it can. The first half is when you're trying to, get everybody to work together and be all friends. Some of them can be kind of lengthy. They explain the story, which for me personally is better than unlocking a fucking card and then going back after 4 hours of fucking gaming in a fucking glass vault to go, hey, did you go read the fucking lore? No, I didn't go fucking read the lore. You didn't put it in the fucking game. If I wanted to read about Destiny, I'd get a book. One thing I can appreciate about Mass Effect is you basically, through talking to people, you find out everything there is to find out.
Yeah.
Now, some of it, you'll just, like, if you're a geek for the game like me and you watch these two particular streamers and I've watched them for almost probably as much as you played the game, they'll break down everything.
I just spent $150 to get this fucking hand art to fuck off.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Now he can go spread his religion all he wants. Should have shot him.
Hi.
Religious kook.
Even spread his religion. They want to accept it.
Who does he mention that he's spreading his religion
Strange
about?
greeting, human.
The Enkindlers.
This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them.
Oh, this is Sultan.
Oh
shit.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
Confused.
Sorry. I
This is
found somebody I was supposed to be looking for.
If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone
The elephant guy.
secret.
Oh, yeah. Talk to him. Talk to the what is it, Okor?
Septimus is a
Little
powerful
short
man.
guy in a brown
It
suit.
wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak.
Because you have to talk to the Okor guy, to go talk to the Okor guy in the financial district to get into his room, to go talk to scan one of the
If you will excuse me,
in his
I must go now.
financial building. Room.
I'm sure
Oh.
she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so.
Pretty much in the Mass Effect series,
Thankful.
everybody you talk to
That was
has
a great
something they want
thing
you to
you
go do
did,
for 'em.
Commander. Approving.
And you have
You
to
see,
be
Dan, not
careful
all
as you're
humans
running
are as
through,
you say.
because if you don't have your volume on very loud, you'll run past people that are calling you,
Apologetic.
like I did the first time. Missed like 3 or 4 fucking key missions in Mass Effect 1 because I was too busy watching videos while playing, and I'm like, well, if they're gonna put it on here for me to read, I don't really need the volume. Boom, bang, explosion, I shoot, okay. I'd rather hear my video. Well, yeah. Last I knew, you were back talking to the elephant, which you really like.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
I can.
Commander Shepard, my
Oh,
name
is
is
this
Samesh
Habib?
Patia. Forgive the
Are you talking
intrusion,
to
but I have
Habib
nowhere
in
else
the
to turn.
lobbyway?
Ashbatia?
Yes, it's Habib. He wants you to give his dead wife's body returned to him.
It's
He's
no
so
trouble.
upset.
What can I do for you?
God, I'm
My
telling you
wife
the
was a
story before
Marine.
you hear this. Son, God,
She was
shut
in the
up.
212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some
I
reason.
don't know where to go.
I don't know.
When you're
All I
when
know
you're
is that
done
they have
talking to
declared
him, I
it
can tell you
impossible
right
for
where
my
to go.
wife
Where are
to be
you
returned
trying
to
to
me.
go?
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in
C-sec.
charge of my case is Mr. Bosca. When I last
Oh,
saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time.
Oh
Go
boy.
to one of the little
I just want to give
orange
my wife
panel
a proper
travel
funeral
stations. It should take
and
you.
the respect she deserves.
Well,
If you'll see
back
the
to the
'cause
bar,
they're
I
basically
guess.
little taxis. You'll see a car.
Expensive
It looks
bar?
like a car. Looks like a
Is there
fucking
an
Tesla
expensive
without
bar?
wheels, and they got a little orange panel. And
Oh.
most of them all have little.
Oh
travel stations,
shit,
and you
that's
can go directly
an
to
expensive
whatever
bar.
station you need to go to, and go from there.
Since that total tax.
Did you hear that, Skelly?
What?
When you're lost and you can't find where you're going, look for the Tesla without wheels. They have the little orange, looks like a little computer pad there. And
Yeah, they're the fast travel.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you're done talking to him,
Yeah, but
that
where's
is the-
C-sec at? Board access? Embassies? Council chambers?
You're going to
C-sec.
C-sec, right?
If you go toward the ward, you should be able to find a sign.
It should have. It should have it. They should have one of those that has a direct line to C-sec. The stairs you want to go to?
Oh, the C-sec's this way.
You don't have a high enough.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here.
You're gonna want to put some
Ambassador
points
Udina
into
sent
your conversation.
Have we met before?
The only way you'll talk
No,
this
but
guy
I
out
know you
of.
well enough. I'm
This mission
Executive
might be
Paladin
here
of
for a while
C-sec.
for you. I wouldn't worry
It's my
about it.
job to know when someone
Now
like
that
you
you've talked to
arrives on the
Smash.
Citadel. Was there something?
Because you're gonna have to put some points into your conversation.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of
persuade
humans.
this guy to
No,
release his
I
dead
just
wife's
don't
body.
trust your
I
kind.
wouldn't worry about it.
Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the
Taco,
power
on
you
the other
can
hand,
get,
they're like,
and you're being given a lot.
childish fucking
The
boys.
council wants to make humanity
That is pretty
their new
reasonable.
favorite pet. That's
He
their
could probably
business.
convince the
But I don't
fucking
have to like it.
Reaper to go home.
Yeah, I put
What
all
do you
my
know about
points
the
into my
specters?
conversation.
They're the right
so
hand of the
I could be like,
counselor, so
Reaper,
they
go
like to be
home.
called.
And he'd be like, okay.
More like the underhanded side of the council.
What do you have against the specters?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law.
Valid.
Especially when it's left up to each individual specter to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Oh.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not
This
once.
is not the same setup.
Good point.
You expect us to believe none of your officers
Same
are
setup,
corrupt?
what?
There are over 200,000 CSEC
On the
agents.
Citadel?
Some of them
Yeah.
are going to be bad.
No.
But we
the
don't turn a blind eye to
story is
corruption like the
basically
Spectres
60%
We do our
Citadel
best to find and punish
and
any officer who breaks the
one,
law.
but they meant it to be like
They'll never go into that kind of
diplomatic.
scrutiny.
You're interacting with people.
The galaxy
getting to
needs
meet people
people
from
like that.
different races.
People who
They're
do
giving
the
you
dirty
that
jobs.
experience.
I agree.
And by the time
But
you
they
get
need
to
to be
3,
held to
the
a higher
war's
standard.
on.
They need to be accountable.
They
Saren
haven't found
got
the
us
Citadel
control.
yet.
We both
The
know that.
Citadel's
But
like
because he's a Spectre,
out
the Council
there.
doesn't want to do anything
The
about it.
Reapers haven't found it. And
He has a
Is
point
that the kind
there.
of person this galaxy needs?
you know everybody
But
at
not
this
all
point. There's
Spectres
a
are
lot
like
of
Saren.
there's a lot of missions
True.
on this
But the
this
potential is
Citadel
always
in
there.
3 too. It's a
He
totally
poses a
different
good
section.
point. The potential is always there, and that's the
2
problem.
doesn't even use the Citadel. I
Tell
don't
me about
think.
CSEC.
CSEC
I
provides
think early
necessary
on
police
it
and
does
security
if you go
services
talk
throughout the
to
Citadel. We're civilian
Black
government
Captain
agency,
guy.
though many of our members have had military training.
Huh.
Of course, as the CSEC
That's like
representative
it.
to the council,
Everything's
I spend most
around
of
a
my time
different
liaising
centerpiece for
between
2.
the
And then 3 it's back to the Citadel.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Also remember
darn. Right.
Saren and
I'll be going now.
Goodbye,
the
Commander.
Reaper guy like wreak havoc
Nice chat. Nice to talk to.
on the Citadel in 1. So there's some internal cosmetic changes. Those little keepers go to work. Poor little bastards.
That might be on him. Okay. We're
You can
going
only have
over-
2 people in your squad, right?
Right.
Oh, the top.
For my playthroughs, because I'm
My
a
goodness,
I
bad-
you're
take
Commander
Ashley.
Shepard.
Williams
Your
all the
activities
time.
made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps.
And I'm
Is
taking
there
the
something I
Krogan.
can do to assist you?
This is my philosophy. I take the
Yes.
Krogan
A
everywhere.
man named
'cause he's
Samesh
just
Bhatia is
fucking a
having some
Krogan,
trouble
and
claiming his
why
wife's
wouldn't you
body.
take him everywhere? He's a
Ah,
fucking.
Mr.
Did I
Bhatia.
not mention he's a
A
fucking
good man in an
Krogan?
understandably frustrating
Yeah.
position.
And then
wish
I
I could
take.
help him.
Thank you.
Serviceman
Depending
Nirali
on
Bhatia
what I
died on
need,
hidden crime, as Mr.
whether
Bhatia
I
no
need
doubt
some
told you.
hacking
Her
or
wounds are
I
inconsistent
either
with
have
any
some.
type of
I either
weapon
have
damage
somebody
we've
that can
seen
do
before.
high electronics or
That is
hacking,
why her body is
or
being held.
I have my romantic
You think that her body
interest
might be
with me.
dangerous or
If we
contaminated?
get 5 minutes alone.
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely vulnerable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I understand what you're trying to do. but Holding
Okay,
the body
let's
is
just-
wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect
A
humanity.
grenade upgrade, huh?
Soldiers shouldn't have to worry about what their own government is going to do to their bodies.
All right,
Yes
Commander.
and no on
You win.
grenades. They're
It was hard
okay.
enough refusing Mr. Bhatia.
They're,
I'm not
in
gonna
one,
risk
they
an incident
really
by
only
refusing
have
you.
like
Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to
one real
Earth.
purpose on
I'll go
one
now to see
mission.
to it myself.
Let's be honest, I don't think Body is gonna tell us anything. Probably already.
What do you want?
Where's your
Oh,
fucking name?
Commander.
Yeah,
Is
but I
there
can have
something I
one
can do
more.
for you?
What can you tell me about
Yeah,
the Asari
again, the
consort?
grenades are kind of like. Keep in mind, grenades
well,
are kind of like
she's
ammo.
an Asari who works here
Um,
as that is she helps people with
They do
things.
specific
You
types
never
of
went to
damage,
sea her,
so
did
they
you?
affect
I no, I never did.
specifically.
I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits
Like
just
what
to
you're
protect
attacking.
Oh,
Yeah, specific.
damn.
Can you at least tell me where I can
When
find
I
her?
choose breaking
Sure.
up for the first
She's
time. in an
across
hour
the
and a
bridge
half,
from the
you know.
embassies.
Oh,
No, I like
she's
Pacific Rim.
expensive.
What did I say?
Liberty,
I don't
liberty.
have time to talk now.
Liberty.
I'm very busy.
Oh yes, you're so busy.
Gagna.
You got it. Free
Gagna.
fiber-powered internet. So while looking at the
Commander, good to see you again.
it's already impacted every race in Mass
This place
Effect
seems
5.
strange.
Not because
Wish
the
there were
next
more
game
humans.
is
This is your new one.
Oh, it's
normal destroy ending.
human
Shepard
enough to
dies,
become.
but in the perfect destroy ending, Shepard lives. And the reason behind Shepard living or dying is related to two separate settings on the Crucible's normal
Hello
destroy
again,
ending.
Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what
Now
we're
in the
fighting
next
for.
Mass Effect, we're also
Your wife is coming
seeing
home.
Thank you. I will
Sorry,
return
our
home
building
and
space
begin my
element.
preparations. It does not bring me happiness,
Oh shit.
but it may bring me peace.
Of course they are.
Goodbye, Commander.
Forgot.
Races are destined to fail.
See,
Some
my
of them
thing
possess
is,
the Crucible's perfect destroy setting, and others the normal destroy
I think that her body could help, yes, but also think that her family should be able to give their permission to do that.
Wait, why is
They shouldn't just hold her body and not let them have a proper burial or a proper goodbye. That's messed up.
To answer this question,
oh, I gotta watch this.
What is this
and
Avina
welcome
thing?
to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel Space Station.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Oh, I gotta catch up to you, girl.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism
I
Terminal
haven't
1.
watched any
On
of her
either
shit
side of this
in
lobby are the
months.
embassies of the various Citadel races,
really
along with
think they've got
CSEC
a-
headquarters. On the far
Who's
end of
the-
this level, you can see the Citadel Tower,
If you think
where the
it's-
Council meets
If
regularly
you're
to
sold
discuss
on
matters of
your first
interstellar
contact mark,
importance.
then it's...
Oh.
What can you tell me about the
God,
Citadel
that would
Council?
all make sense.
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion.
But they don't have humans
Since
or
then,
Krogan.
the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My
Valid.
code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Valid. Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
I was kind of hoping she would actually tell me where to find things, though.
There are many points of interest here, including the Citadel embassies and CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council
She's
meets
just like an
regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina.
Well-
Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Okay. That just means I'm gonna have to figure out things. Oh.
Did I go to the wrong place? Where the fuck did I go? Oh no, I don't.
Take that.
Oh, do I gotta listen to you, girl? Wow. I'm just reading her podcast covers, and just those alone make total sense. This girl's just... Damn.
I have no
You should get paid by Mass Effect. By BioWare. There are people that are going to be pissed if you don't follow this person's storyline. Which is crazy to me. But she's just guessing at things and putting things together, but she
Where's
goes
the lower
so in
markets?
depth with this. That is I think you gotta take
Where there was only darkness,
car
the
there.
enkindlers gave light.
I'm in the
Where there was
financial
only
district.
Oh no
darkness,
no no
the
no! You
enkindlers
can.
gave
Oh
wisdom.
yeah, you're way too high. Get in the
Where
car.
there was only
Go
silence,
to.
the enkindlers gave the gift of speech.
Should be. It should
Probably
say
should.
either
Every
wards
station is the
or
work of the
maybe
enkindlers,
lower markets.
their gift to all their children.
Maybe it says wards.
Ooh,
That's the lower section.
my thing is, do they
So
float?
there are.
They float. They're
You
floating.
can't go down this flight of stairs. You
Cool.
have to forget where the stairs are at.
Anything. Think. Have I already?
I think the markets are on the same side as
Okay.
Humanity Office. You have to read the signs. You have to get used to knowing where the signs read to walk there. Otherwise, you take the car. But down there, there's several other, several vendors down there.
Just get like a little.
I gotta go talk
That-
to somebody
That's
there.
it.
What's your
I don't
story specifically?
Odd, but like, oh,
Jelly
if there's some.
is worried
That's it
somebody's
that
trying
happened.
to kill him.
Oh. Yeah, there's a
Presidium.
fucking Okor, the little brown guys. It's part of the Keeper's storyline.
Up this way.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the council.
Right
Eden
into
Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
Yep.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
Gil, you've gone quiet. What are you
I
doing?
recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren.
Talking to the council.
Matriarch Benezia.
Council.
You're about to get Spectre status. Yay!
Just found out about.
All powerful.
Just found out about the meat. Had to clean my glasses though.
Who is she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives.
Ooh.
Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
Well, fuck.
I'm more interested in
Okay.
the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks
But
he
we
can
should
bring back the
find-
Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
I'm meeting Garrus.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights and resources of a Spectre.
Oh boy.
The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation. competition over a few dozen human colonies.
Skelly, you haven't had any real battles yet. Not only can you use the powers of your two mates when you go into a scene, but remember you can also point them where you want them to be in a battle.
Yeah, I remember.
No.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right.
I
I'm
remember.
sick of this council and its anti-human
You
bull-
remember?
Ambassador,
I remember.
there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does
Now
not
I've got
require
Gary,
fleets or
Garrus, and
No,
Rex
it's too soon.
on my team.
What's the
Humanity
solution?
is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the ambassador gets his human specter. Everybody's happy.
Heck yeah, why not? Hmm?
Commander Shepard, step forward.
See, this is why I don't like the storyline they're choosing.
It is the
For
decision
the
of the
TV
Council
show.
that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of
Unless
service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage,
If they tie
determination,
the TV show
self-reliance.
into
They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace.
the new
both our
game
first
is
and last line
estimated
of
to not
defense.
even be here.
The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
They're
That
so
gives a solid
You are the
3
first
years to
human
the TV
Spectre
show
commander.
to any kind
This
of
is a great
success.
accomplishment for you
And
and
they
your
could
entire
actually use TV
Honored,
show
Counselor.
to tie
We're
in
sending
the
you into
game.
the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Heck yeah!
Any idea
Because
where
Let's
to
the
find
go!
We will forward any relevant files to
It's
Ambassador
supposed to happen
Ina.
right after
This meeting of the Council is
Reaper
adjourned.
defeat. But everybody's like, planets are wrecked and
Congratulations, Commander.
billions of
We've got a lot of
That
work
was
to do,
epic.
Shepard. You're going to
people
need a
all
ship,
dead,
a
so it's
crew,
gonna be that
supplies.
show's gonna be.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now.
There's no
You should go down to
storyline
the
for it.
CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
I'm a Spectre now.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
Until
They
I
should
find
just let
Saren, I
Nicki
haven't done
Minaj
anything.
play
Come on.
Liara to Sony. Just paint her blue.
Your train. Ooh.
Liara's got a big old butt. Nicki Minaj has a big old butt. Perfect.
Heck yeah! Let's go! Okay. We need to go down to the spectrum.
Come on, you coming on that one, Taco? Come on, let's be all for that.
I'm looking at stuff.
Nicki Minaj's butt painted blue?
Oh yeah.
Not in Presidium. Words? Oh, yeah,
I think
words.
Skelly just chooses to tune us out until she needs something.
She does.
To be fair,
Gets us.
for the most part, I was listening up until a little bit ago because I was getting my story going and I just became a specter and I wanted to enjoy that cutscene because it was
Okay,
beautiful.
okay, I get it.
That was really epic.
Everybody cheer for the human, yay! Nobody trusts you. You're still hated by the entire galaxy.
That's fine.
and they just handed you ultimate power. You're above all law and order and all the known planets of the freaking galaxy. The only people you answer to are those 3 council members from now on. Congratulations.
On the bright side, I am reasonable and abuse power.
What kind of specter is that? Kill people. Bend people's will. Make people do what you want them to do. You're a specter.
What good is that
What
gonna
all
do you?
specters do?
That doesn't do anybody any. That's... No.
No, requisitions is a little staircase. There's a guy sitting down. Yeah.
One sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Yay.
Now I gotta scan the keepers?
Congratulations. Welcome to the longest mission of the Citadel.
I'm just asking. Oh, this is how you sell. Cool.
Yeah. Any vendor has a buy-sell option. At any point in the game, they all buy and sell. So if you've done like a couple of missions and go somewhere new and sell a bunch of that shit. Get some coin. But keep in mind, you also want to keep, you're gonna probably have 2 main characters and 1 solid sub, maybe 2, depending on what you want to use them for. You also have to equip and upgrade their weaponry for them.
Yeah.
And armor. Like your vanguards, I think the most you can get is medium armor at any point. And then like the Krogan, he gets big old heavy gear. Oh, but I forget. Speaking of armor, there's only one way to get the best armor in the game, and it's through a certain missions that you'll do later in the game. Somebody's trying to crash an asteroid into a planet, and you have to stop it. But you have to find very specific people at the end of the mission. And that will he gives you reward and best armor in the game. But that's down the road a piece.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
I played this whole time without saving.
Yeah. What affects you on this game? Doesn't really crash. I've never had a crash, never heard about it crashing. I always saved after each mission, like big mission.
I've had a crash before.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Never had an aspect crash. On PC?
No, on Xbox.
Alright. I've never had a crash. Oh, you're getting your ship.
In other news,
You're
Exogeny Corp is
getting
still
one of the
denying
most
reports
famous
that one of their
spaceships
survey
in all
teams has gone
gaming.
missing
You're
in the
getting
Hades Gamma
Normandy.
cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Faster than a frigate, and it comes with stealth.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard.
Oh, there's a time limit?
If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
I think I
Don't
deserve
fail
the
the
whole
time
story.
limit or Skelly
We had
gets the
intel on a
backpack
rogue
right
scientist
to
being funded
I
by
got
Batarian
there. You
interests.
died.
He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge.
I fail, Skelly gets
Alliance intel had done all the work.
She already
but
come
the
right?
Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised.
What?
I
Not
was
the
assigned to help
crunchy one.
Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala.
What? Huh?
He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant,
Where do I go?
capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
Wait, what are you trying to get to?
She's doing that mission you just did.
Oh.
So sorry. Super sorry.
Right, so you come out of the...
I already got her.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah. You come out and you turn left. I
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Go up the stairs.
I'm guessing
Bitch,
things didn't
don't
go as
run
planned.
forwards toward a shotgun.
Saren and I split
That
up
is
to
the
cover
dumbest
more
fucking
ground.
thing you could ever do.
Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If
Okay,
so,
kids, it's almost 4 hours. Get some sleep.
Yeah. I'm gonna get off here. in a
I
minute
just realized
after
it's
this cutscene.
3:45.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to
Here we
listen
go.
to?
Skelly
Me?
keeping me up
Or
all
their best
hours of the
agent?
night again.
I had a bad feeling about him
I don't
right
get
from
to
the
play a
start.
game with her this time. That's
I
all
should have been more careful.
Sorry.
Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Thanks for the game, Ice.
Yeah. Oh, here, welcome, bro. We're even. Oh, all right, kids.
Good night.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
Right.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Might wrap up after this conversation too.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. I probably won't go to bed yet, but like I'm having to repeat reading things to make sure I caught everything that was said. I'm a little tired now.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
I want to know the truth about you and Saren. I want to know about the mission you were on together all those years ago.
We had
I'm
intel
probably
on a
gonna eat
rogue
real quick and
scientist
then
being
go to
funded
bed.
by Batarian interests.
Yeah.
He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised.
Yeah.
I was assigned to
see
help
you.
Saren in his
I
investigation.
see you. I
We
see
tracked
you
the
down there.
scientist to a refining facility on
Where?
Kamala. He was hidden. The plan was simple: sneak into the plant, capture the scientist.
The only thing I care about is
You're right,
stockings.
Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city, mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's
Alright,
trouble.
good night, Skelly.
Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
Hey.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Hey, I think that's a good place to wrap up for the night. Let's do our save. You know, once you start repeating conversations and rereading things, you definitely need to take a break. So, hope y'all enjoyed. If you like what you saw, feel free to tune in some more on our YouTube. Pop by our Twitch when we're live. Come to our Fansly if you want to see some spicier content. And as always, have a good night.